comfortable with you if you are here and taking my classes and taking my lectures with in a serious mode. You will be getting highly beneficial with my lectures. So this is really very important topics. This is BPSE 142. This is India and her neighbors. So, India's foreign policy towards other neighbors. This BPSC 142. This will be covered in unit group 4. That is the topic, India's policy towards other neighbors. So, my dear students, there is an important thing which you have to consider here. Take all type of lectures easily and in a comfortable mode, because as myself, Dr. Lata, is with you, that I use the language very easy and very comfortable and very delicate type, so you will be comfortable with me, because when a chapter and syllabus and lecture, sentences and everything which we are going to present here is will be good and easy for you, that you will feel good. So my effort for getting you is in a beneficial mode. So now we are getting to start here. This is myself, Dr. Lata Sharma. We are starting BPSC 142, B Group 4. This is India policy towards other neighbors. So seriously, if we want to think about that, what is the main figure out of India's foreign policy? What is the India's foreign policy, and what is the main relationship and main friendship scenario with the other neighbors of India's? If we think that India and her neighbors is a very, very beautiful task here, we have to complete, because India's foreign policy has remained to make a friends in all of their surroundings. So let's we start with the introduction. That is, what is our India's foreign policy and what we think about the neighbors, is our behavior towards the neighbors, what is our nature of life that we are enjoying in India's foreign policy. So that is introduction freedom. This is the 15 August 1947, 26 January 1950. These are the main important days that we have to make in our sense, that as 15 August we have got the freedom, and 26 January 1950 we have got a constitution also that gives us the sovereign democratic republic. And our first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, first PM, chief architect of Indian foreign policy, a policy which flows from our past, from recent history, from our national movement, and from various ideas we have proclaimed. So, this is the meaning that we can say that the year 1947 and the year January 1950 gives us a very important and very very strong message to sovereign democratic republic. So these are the words that give us the strength, the strongness, the main power that we can be and we have to be in a sovereign democratic and republic. So this is we can say the chief architect of Indian foreign policy, first PM, and Jawaharlal Nehru has given a very important statement that a policy which flows from our past, from recent history, from our national movements, and from various ideas we have proclaimed. This is very important and very beautifully written here. That what a policy, which type of policy that that we have, that has flows from the past, and now from recent history we have also. So we can use this word as a glorious past and very wonderful history. That is also important, that our from our national movement. What is that national movement? From various ideas we have proclaimed, that is various ideas, from where we have taken the various ideas from the recent history and from the glorious past and from the national movements. So this is the thing that chief architect, we can say the Jawaharlal Nehru, we can say the first PM, he has given this thought that our recent history, our past, and our national movement has very important phenomenal aspect has given to us, that we, from where we can take many and many various ideas, we have proclaimed, we have given them very important figure out. So this is the thing, that introduction freedom means the freedom has given us to make various ideas by which we can do more and more inventions. So this is the thing, that what is our introduction of freedom. Now here, that India's foreign policy. There is a very important figure out I have given here, because if we say there is a many type and many principles and there is nothing I have given, we have given in a short, that you will be comfortable in making a remembrance that what is our India's foreign policy based on certain principles: promotion of world peace, freedom of all nations, and abolition of imperialism and colonialism, racial equality, non-alignment, and peaceful coexistence. What we think about foreign policy? There is the main important term we can use, important words we can use, important ideology we can say, and this is our nature we can say. This is the India's foreign policy. Promotion of world peace, freedom. We do only one thing, that we believe in world peace. Promotion of world peace. This is our main aspect. Strongly believe that we Indians promote we promote the world peace. Next is, second is freedom of all nations. We doesn't want to make any country to be slave, to be colony as usually. We doesn't want to show our power in such type of that. We want to make the our neighbors, our neighbor countries, our neighbor states, our nations, we doesn't want to make them colony. And abolition of imperialism. What we think, we doesn't want, we want that the imperialism should be abolished, and we doesn't want racial equality. We want racial equality and non-alignment and peaceful coexistence. We also think that in the world there should be non-alignment. There is no any alignment. There is a non-alignment and peaceful coexistence. Everybody will remain in a peaceful mode, peaceful nature, peaceful behavior, peaceful friendship concern. So there should be existence that is coexistence. What is the meaning of coexistence here? That we want a cooperative coordination for making a system of coexistence. So this is the thing that we believe, strongly believe: promotion of world peace, freedom of all nations, and abolition of imperialism and colonialism, racial equality we want, and we want non-alignment and peaceful coexistence. So this is the, in the brief, we can say that we can say India's foreign policy believe all of these heavy and powerful terms. These are here. Next is here, that India's foreign policy based on which of the principles we can say. This is history Ashoka. The history of Ashoka, that is, we believe in ahimsa or non-violence. Mahatma Gandhi. No peace, mutual destruction, global village violence, global conflict. Peace leads to progress. We believe that if there is no peace, there is no progress. Peace leads to progress, because in a peaceful, in a calm and cool mind, we can do the work. If we feel in a aggressive and in a annoyance mood, and we always think about the struggle, challenges, wars, that will deterrent our progress. So we have, if we want peace, we have to think about the progress. That passage, that message will give us new ideas that give us progress. So we have to think about the Ashoka, that they have simply and very easily they have confirm about the ahimsa. That what is ahimsa? We have not to be in anger, non-violence. Mahatma Gandhi also we believe in the theory and the ideology of Mahatma Gandhi. mutual distractions, global village violence. These are the things that if there is no peace, what will happen? If there is a no progress, what will happen? This is the thing that ahimsa or non-violence. This is the thing that India's foreign policy has make all these. These are the platform. We can say these are the basis. These are the pillars on which we can say that we are alive. We have an alive foreign policy that because of we what we think we do and what we do, that is our principles. So actions is our principles. We never do against our principle, against our ideology, against our theory, and against our thoughts. Now this is the thing that if India has her neighbors, so what is the attitude, what is the behavior, what is the system we used to convey them. We used to convey them the basic concern, unity and integrity. What is the meaning of unity and integrity? That believes that we have to be united, and integrity also because every country has their mutual concern about their cultural aspect. So we have a unity and integrity neighbors. What is the integrity of neighbors here? That Pakistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, these are the Burma, Sri Lanka. These are the things that Nehru has said that a zone of peace in South Asia, that we have imaging for that there is a only one place that we can say that zone of peace in South Asia, mutual cooperation and understanding, non-interference and friendly relations through Panchasheel. These are the things that by which we Panchasheel is our, we can say our theory, our base, our strongly believes that what we say that Panchasheel, we used all these things accordingly in foreign policy. Basic concern. That is Pakistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Burma, Sri Lanka. These are the zone in South Peace, as usual, Nehru has said. And mutual cooperation and understanding, non-interference. We doesn't want to interfere any countries without any reason. And we want friendly relations through Panchsheel also. There is a thing that Panchasheel mutual respect for each other is territorial integrity. Here, non-aggression, non-interference in each other's internal affairs, equality and mutual benefits. These are the things that we believe in peaceful coexistence. So that is non-aggression, non-interference. This is the thing that we believe in Panchasheel. So each other's internal affairs, and if there is a requirement, we help, and we always ready for giving them the support. But we doesn't want to interfere in any country's internal affairs. That is equality and mutual benefits, and for which we want that there should be a peaceful coexistence. There should be there. Now this is the thing that we have think about. All of the students, you have also think and you have learned about more and more about the South SARC. This is South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. This is what the India think about the SARC, and what about the SARC has the value. Is the SARC has an introduction of making the unity? Is the SARC has a very important ideology that all of the neighbors of the Indias has make that strong? So yes, we can say this is in 1985. This has established. This is SARC. This is South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. Dhaka. 1985 Dhaka. Member nations is India, Pakistan, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Nepal. April 2007. 14th SARC Summit. We are discussing here about the 2007 14th SARC Summit, Afghanistan. 8 member have the South Asian regions in working towards a common dream and common determination. Solutions to common problems. There is, now we are declaring here that in 1985 there is a member nations are India, Pakistan, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Maldives. It means six. And in Nepal. And April 2007, 14th SARC summit has been declared, and that has been summit has taken place. This is Afghanistan, a new upcoming member, the eighth member. Help the South Asian regions for which they have taken the help. We have taken the help for which reason? This is in working towards a common dream and common determination. What is the common dream and common determination? That is only for the security and only for the peace. Solutions to common problems. What is common problems? There is simply that every country has a very easy and very solvable problem, but sometimes it doesn't get any results. So this eighth member, Afghanistan, has making a promise for getting a common dream, that is common determination and solutions to common problems. SARC Secretariat. Where is SARC Secretariat? This is Kathmandu, Nepal. Monitors, coordinates activities of SARC, aims to promote welfare of the people of South Asia and improve their quality of life, to increase the pace of economic growth, to promote social progress and cultural development. What is the main functioning of this SARC? This is Kathmandu. There is SARC Secretariat, Kathmandu, Nepal, monitors. What he monitors? This coordinates activities of SARC, aims to promote. What? They have to promote welfare of the people of South Asia and improve their quality of life. There is a second point. To increase the pace of economic growth, to promote social progress and cultural development. This is really very important here, that they have the people of the South Asia and improve your quality of life, to increase the pace of economic growth, to promote social progress and cultural development here. SARC achievements. What are the achievements of SARC here? That sports, culture, transport. Example, there is South Asian Games started in Kathmandu in 1984, held once in 2 years, promote friendship and goodwilling. Example, SAVE, SARC Audio Visual Exchange Program. November 1987, Cultural Awareness, conscious of problems and needs of region, SAVE program, telecast and broadcast by all member countries on the first day of every month. First, SARC Festival Delhi, artisans, musicians, and dancers participate and exchange ideas with each other. There is a thing that are SARC achievements. This is they have worked together with in the areas of sports, culture, transport. And for this, they have made the SARC audio visual exchange program, they have cultural awareness program, they have telecast and broadcast by all member countries. So the first day of every month, this is SARC festival, where all of the artisans, musicians, and dancers participate and exchange all of the feelings and emotions and all of the cultural awareness with each other. So these are the SARC achievements. Next coming is there. This is SAPTA, the South Asian Preferential Trade Agreement. What we have done here? That is SAPTA. Signed in April 1993 to facilitate and promote regional economic cooperation among member states. What they have done here in 1993, what they have done to promote and facilitate the South Asian Preferential Trade Agreement, promote regional economic cooperation among member states. This is SAFTA, Agreement on South Asian Free Trade Area, signed in January 2004. Create a free trade area within South Asian region. What they have done? SAFTA is that South Asian, this is the agreement of South Asian Free Trade Area. It has been signed in January 2004. This is South Asian Free Trade Area. There is a very good declaration has been done that they make the free trade area within the South Asian regions. This is all of the regions, all of the neighbors They will make a trade agreement. They have make a trade agreement, and they have make it free trade from the regions of South Asia. So this is SAFTA, and there is a SAFTA. This is SAPTA, the South Asian Preferential Trade Agreement, and the next is SAFTA, Agreement on a South Asian Free Trade Area, signed in January 2004. Now there is a new association, no new organization. This is international organization. Now, my dear students, now this also you have taken in your eye before you in your syllabus and in your studies. This is ASEAN. This is Association of Southeast Asian Nations, established on 8th August 1967 in Bangkok. There is member countries Indonesia. Now there is Southeast Asia nations has been joined here. So keep a eye, making very important this aspect, this term, that in 1967 ASEAN has started and the East Asian nations has been carried here for the consideration, for the cooperation, and for the mutual we can say mutual, for the mutual benefit in trade and everything. So there is a member countries are here: Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand. These are the countries have been also aligned with the all of these Southeast Asian nations. Uh, Others who have joined later are Brunei, Vietnam, Laos, Myanmar, Cambodia. These what they think that they believe in economic growth, social progress, cultural development, aims at promoting regional peace. What they think that the cultural development, and they think about the promoting and make the confirm aim for making the regional peace and stability in the region. What type of stability? That every type of thing that no any country has made the region disturbed without any important reason. So the respecting principle of justice and law of that region and adhering to principles of UN. What they think about, this is ASEAN. This is ASEAN, Association of Southeast Asian Nations. What they think? These are the member countries here: Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand. And after that, there is a joining of new countries, that is Brunei, Vietnam, Laos, Myanmar, Cambodia. These they think about only the economic growth, social progress, and all of the thing that for the stability, and they follow all of the principles of justice and law accordingly, the principle of UN. This is the time 1967 the ASEAN has taken the place. Now this is that India is the largest among the SAARC countries. There is a very we can say important thing we have to consider about, that India has a very large area among these SAARC countries. Differences with the neighbors, sharing of water, bouts of terrorism, maintaining peace is a challenge. Bilateral negotiations, Indian leaders have visited Asian countries, opened up avenues for economic activities. India has helped Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia in reconstruction and economic development. Live and let live, cooperation. Common goals, understanding, friendship, goodwill. This is the thing that we have. India is the largest among the SAARC countries, but we doesn't want to make this sense in a negative way. We want that every neighbor has to be live and let live. So what we do for that? We sharing of water, maintaining peace is a challenge here, bilateral negotiations. And for this, what they have done, Indian leaders visited ASEAN countries, and they have made the economy, they have opened the areas and opened the fields of economic activities. And many of the timings, India has had the Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, and for the reconstruction and economic development, live and let live. What they have done for that? There is a common goals. These are understanding, friendship, and goodwill. So this is that in SAARC countries, what has India done for making the peace and for making the security of all the world? There is a question arise here that why all of these foreign policies aspect and India's foreign policy and the foreign policies in a global way, this why is in news. Recently, we can say Indian External Affairs Minister met with Maldives President, starting that India's neighborhood first policy. What we have done here, we have met with the our Indian External Affairs Minister. They have met with the Maldives President for stating that India's neighborhood first policy and the Maldives India's first policy complement each other. Advancing the spatial partnership. What is India's neighborhood first policy? What is India? This is we can say this is the timings 2020-21. We have make a new thought about that neighborhood first. What is neighborhood first? Under its neighborhood first policy, India is committed to developing friendly and mutually beneficial relations with all its neighbors. This is the clear and crystal clear that what we want. India is committed about what? Developing friendly and mutually beneficial relations with all its neighbors. India is an active development partner. Here, active development partner and is involved in several projects in these countries. We have no on the plain paper. We have worked on the ground and in the field for making this neighborhood first policy for which we want that there should be a friendly and mutually beneficial relations, not for the alone for one country, but for the neighborhood. And for this we have done active development partner, and we have taken several projects in each countries. India's policy of neighborhood first focuses on creating mutually beneficial, people-oriented regional frameworks for stability and prosperity. For which people-oriented regional framework for stability and prosperity. This is the thing that in neighborhood first, India's policy of neighborhood first, we have think about the creating mutual beneficial, people oriented, and regional frameworks for stability and prosperity. India's engagement with these countries is based on a consultative, non reciprocal, and outcome oriented approach, which focus on delivering benefits like greater connectivity, improved infrastructure, stronger development cooperation in various sectors, security, and broader people to people contexts. What we think here? What is India's neighborhood first policies? What engagement we have done with these countries? What is the main thoughts behind of these concept that we want based on a consultative, non-reciprocal, and outcome-oriented approach? This focused on benefits like greater connectivity. That's a communicative aspects, better communication, better communicative ideological approach, improved infrastructure. What we think that there is an infrastructure, there should be some improvement will become because of we are doing work on that ground. Stronger development. What we think? Stronger, not strong. There is a thing that to be making notice that stronger development cooperation in various sectors, security and broader people to people context. Because of people to people context is more important for making any improved infrastructure, stronger development, greater connectivity. These are the benefits will be more greater if there is a broader people to people context here. There is what is the purpose of connectivity? This is connectivity. India has entered into MOU, Memorandum of Understanding. This is the main functioning regarding the connectivity is India has entered in MOU, that is Memorandum of Understanding, with members of the South Asian Association for regional cooperation. They have memorandum of understanding. We have signed on that, and for making good connectivity. These arrangements ensure a free flow of resources, energy, goods, labor, and information across borders. This is the MOU is a like agreement that we ensure for which and then for the free flow of goods, labors, information, resources as there is required, as there is importance, as there is a need, where is a need, they will be there for a as according to agreement with the members of South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. We have a memorandum. We have a memorandum of understanding. We have a MOU with the South SAARC countries that for which that is free flow of resources, energy, goods, labors, and information across borders. So, improving relations with neighbors. Priority is to improve the relations with immediate neighbors as peace and tranquility in South Asia is essential for realizing development agenda. Here, what we think what we do here that is improving relations with neighbor. What we are doing here, improving relations with the neighbors. That is, priority is to improve the relations with the immediate neighbors as peace and tranquility in South Asia is essential for realizing development agenda. If we want, there is a development agenda regarding the peace and tranquility in South Asia. We have to improve the relations with immediate neighbors. This is the important thing, important line here. What we have to do to improve relations with neighbors. This is the thing here to be noticed. That if we want better connectivity, we have make the MOU, that is MOU is the meaning memorandum of understanding with the SAARC countries for which for making a free flow of resources, energy, goods, labor, and information across borders. And for this, we want that improving relations with neighbors. This is the main thing, improving relations with neighbors. Now, what we have to do for that, we have made here that we want a connectivity with the South Asian regional cooperation. This is SAARC, and now we have done all these things with the connectivity and for the India's neighborhood first policy in the under of umbrella of neighborhood first policy, that we have done the connectivity for the SAARC countries with the SAARC countries, and we have a dialogue. Which type of dialogue we have? That it focus on vigorous regional diplomacy by engaging with the neighboring nations and building and building political connectivity through dialogue. Economic cooperation, it focus on enhancing trade ties with the neighbors. What we have made the dialogues and what we have made the economic cooperation here, that it focus on enhancing trade ties with neighbors. Economic cooperation is better here. We are doing that, we enhancing trade ties with neighbors. India has participated and invested in SAARC as a vehicle for development in the region. This is to be understood here, that India has participated and invested in SAARC. Participated also and invested in SAARC also. What type of investors we are as a vehicle for development in the region? What we want? That we have become the vehicle. We have become like an engine for the development in the region. Region means that is SAARC here. We have make ourselves. India has make ourselves according to the this dialogue and according to the economic cooperation here. That is, we have become the vehicle for the development in all these regions. There is an example here that Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Nepal, BBIN. This is BBIN. The full abbreviation is Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, and Nepal. This is the example of economic cooperation that we have done, grouping for energy development, motor vehicles, water power management, and intergrid connectivity. This is a new abbreviation has come here that Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, and Nepal has make a group, that is for which reason and what we have to do, what we will do for making this connectivity, for making this economic cooperation, that is energy development. We will cooperate with each other in motor vehicles. We will cooperate water power management. We will coordinate and intergrid connectivity. This is intergrid connectivity, that is Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, and Nepal. This is BBIM. So this is the economic cooperation here, and we have done for this for making the dialogues and in economic cooperation in a better and progressive mode. There is a new thing we have to think about: disaster management. Disaster management is a very powerful thinking that we have to make the better resourceful countries, global countries. For making this, we have to work on that. This is the disaster management. The policy also focus on cooperating on disaster responses, resources management, weather forecasting and communication, and also capabilities and expertise in disaster management for all South Asian citizens. We are talking about on this topic that is in the term of India's neighborhood first policy. You have to keep in your mind that this is the connectivity, this is the regional cooperation, these are the improving relations with the neighbors and dialogues and economic cooperation. This is BBI, and we are doing all of these in India's steps, that is we have given here. The policy also focus what is disaster management. We will discuss about with each other. We will get cooperate with each other with weather forecasting, communication, and also capabilities and expertise in disaster management for all South Asian citizens here. There is a new step has been given for the SAARC countries and all of the countries that we have. We India's neighbor that we want to think about each other. Military and defense